go.
Homie Nation, what's happening? Pittsburgh Steelers fans, Cincinnati Bengal fans, Baltimore Raven fans, Cleveland Brown fans. We got one of you with us in the building tonight. So we're going to get into the football of it all here in a minute. But first, I'm going to introduce our new guest, maybe one of our new co-hosts in the future. We'll see. As long as Big G is out, we actually looking for a Browns fan for real. We don't know what's going to happen with Big G as far as when he can return back or if he'll return back to the homies. So here we are. But, man, I got my guy Lamar in the building. Been knowing Lamar a long time. Lifelong Brown fans. Lamar, just like Pay, Lamar and I are actually cousins, but also homies. Like I said, been a Browns fan his whole life. My dad passed Steeler fandom down to me. His dad passed Steeler. His dad's my uncle. His dad and my dad were friends, and they probably went back and forth about Steelers and Browns like we have over a lifetime.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, my dad blessed me. His dad cursed him, but you roll with your dad.
What?
Matter of fact, you've done it to your sons, ain't you, man?
Did it to my son and them, man. I feel bad too, man. I'm passing it on to him, man. But hey, it is what it is. We still optimistic.
Are they more dog or more elf?
Well, see,
it's a good question. That's a good question.
Since they've been born, what? Your oldest 27?
Yeah, my oldest 27, man. Yeah, he was in the Air Force, man. He a different type of dude, man. He Ohio State through and through. He don't know his identity in regards to the NFL. Now, my youngest, one that played for Kentucky State and all of that stuff, all day, Browns all day, man. I watch him, watch games with me, and I see his heart break, and I'm like, man, I feel bad for you, man. I did this to you. I could have brought you up into something else, but it is, you know what I mean? We still optimistic we're going to get it one day.
Yeah, y'all optimistic all the time. But, hey, Lamar, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Hey, man, I'm a family man. You know, I got two sons, man, two loving sons, a beautiful wife. Die-hard, Browns fan, as y'all know, Cavs, Ohio State Buckeyes, just a homer, man. Love sports, love, to get on here every now and again, man, and, shoot the stuff with y'all, man, and see what I can bring to the table, man. I ain't on y'all's level, so I need y'all to walk me through it, but we're going to, see what I can bring to the table with the insight, man, with the brownies.
My level's a changing meter, Lamar. You got to watch out. Sometimes I get in the gutter.
It's all good, man.
Happens.
Yes, sir.
I live in the gutter. Especially on Fridays.
Yeah. Gerald Abney said, he said, I'm a family man out here getting this paper.
100.
Bigfoot Bob, what's happening? He said, what up, homies? Yeah, everybody, welcome Lamar to the show. Pay, we're going to jump to Pay and B-Dirt. What's up, fellas? B-Dirt, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I'm over here looking at Patriots 12, just getting some chuckles out of the way. Do you think the Browns all time are better than the Steelers? No. That's from an unbiased fan here to answer that question. No. Give them Jim Brown. I'll give you Jim Brown. Definitely wanted running back. Man, that defense, though. Woo. Steelers defense all time. I think they got you.
Steel curtain.
Yep.
That's not even a fair question, though, because the Steelers is probably top 3 or 4 all time against all NFL franchises.
Top 3?
So
top 3 to 5.
See,
Patriots, 49ers.
See, so the question was Browns or Patriots or Browns or Steelers?
Browns or Steelers, all-time team.
Oh, okay. So I'm a side. It's not a family reunion. It's not an official family reunion, but I'm a side with my fam here. Questions like that is why we have warning labels on shampoo. Don't eat shampoo. That's exactly why.
By the way, if anybody was curious, the coffee at McDonald's is hot.
Wow, y'all be going hard out here.
I mean, I'm not. I don't think anybody would say I'm a Steeler fan. But come on, let's be
real. They say it was the greatest of all time, though.
So we're talking. So we're taking. So we're taking let's say the 80s era Browns versus the 70s era Steelers, and the Steelers still got Hall of Famers like in reserve. Is that what we're doing?
Maybe they talking about the Browns of the late 50s and 60s when they was winning championships and stuff like that. And the other league.
Jim Brown and
Otto Graham and them type cats.
You go back to Otto Graham.
Ozzie Newsome. Yeah. I thought they. I didn't know if they meant like players or just one particular all time.
Ozzy's a Raven.
Ooh, Gerald Abney's calling out brown bag pay over here.
He's a Raven. He's a staff, but he was a Brown football player.
He's been indoctrinated. Ooh. Purple. It's purple.
I bet Ozzy still retire a Brown.
He did retire a Brown. Yeah, but I mean,
football players don't pick because he's going to the Hall of Fame as a general manager, front office guy, and a player both.
And a player.
Yeah. But if you ask him, like, hey man,
he right down the middle with it though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so he's a politician.
Yeah. He got a lot of love for Baltimore. I know.
This kind of help answer the question, right? I'm gonna pose a question, put a question up. Y'all tell me your answers.
Which NFL franchise has the most playoff appearances during the salary cap era?
That's playoff appearances, not playoff games, correct?
Yeah, playoff appearances.
Probably the one that doesn't have a losing record. That would be my guess.
Well,
that's an excellent guess, Peter.
The Steelers. 2 reasons. They haven't had a losing record in 18 years is reason number 1. Reason number 2, because you came up with the question.
That's a good that's good observation there, B-Dirt. It's a really good observation.
You very rarely come up with a question that makes your team look foolish. I'll say that.
No. There's been times he'll come up with a question and say, there's like, we're like 2, we're like 3. Lamar, what do you think? Let's get your guess.
Supposed to be biased like that? What? Because you didn't tell me about that part, man. We be talking.
We haven't.
We got one for that.
We haven't said that word in weeks.
Yeah. And fine. Yes.
Damn, I get fined. I do get fined.
Oh, gotta love.
But I haven't even answered the question yet. The question is, who do you guys think the most playoff appearances since the salary cap era? B-Dirt Steelers, because I made up the question. Okay, whatever. I saw the question. I didn't make it up. Didn't know the answer myself.
You wouldn't. You shared it. Let's put it that way. I'll leave it that you shared it.
Hey, who do you say?
Oh, wait. Hold on, Pay. We're going to get this fine going.
Oh, my bad. So,
ching. That's the wrong button.
Yeah, that is the wrong button. Maybe I don't go to jail. All right.
No, I was putting the question back up. He still get his. He still get his fine.
Man, look at him piled in here for this late start. Mark Cunningham, Mr. Woodside, Austin Art, Craig Werlo, Mark Toby, Claude, Don Juan of the Matrix Bishop.
The Matrix fan. But we're gonna address a live chat before we go to break. As soon as we answer this question, we're gonna address a live chat and take a break. So Pay, who do you say?
I'm not gonna filibuster any longer. I think the Steelers are top 3 in that. That's my guess too. I think the Steelers.
T, who you say, man?
Okay, so when you say playoffs,
appearances,
okay,
most seasons in the playoffs.
The Patriots is synonymous with playoffs, so I'm gonna say the Patriots.
We know it ain't the Bills.
Okay, well, you guys had some good answers, man. Put the answers up for you. See, I wasn't.
It ain't the Dolphins.
Nope. I told you.
I don't know why I was thinking of AFC. We were talking about the AFC though, but okay, I got it.
No, we're talking in general. I was surprised, but look, and it makes sense, right?
I mean, promise you, Pay wasn't going to say the Packers. That wasn't coming out of his mouth, even if he knew the answer.
And they're number one. That's not even surprising when you think about it. They had Favre and Aaron Rodgers for most of the last 20, 30 years of that, right?
Since 92.
And then the Patriots had Brady. Did Brady ever not go to the playoffs? Did he ever not go?
Yes.
He missed 1 year. They was 11-5. He was hurt that year. That was Castle's year.
He missed the year after the first Super Bowl. They missed the year after the Super Bowl too. The first Super Bowl.
Super Bowl one?
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay. Well, so those 2 times. But what? Parcells was getting them to the playoffs before, like with Drew Bledsoe and them guys.
Yeah, I think. I know the Patriots. The Patriots went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Packers. That was at 97. I think they were terrible after that, and then they hired Belichick.
Tom Brady only missed the playoffs in one season, 2008, and he had his
that was Matt Castle year.
He had his only losing record at 8-9 in 2022, and the Buccaneers still made the playoffs by winning the South Division.
There you go.
Trash.
GOAT.
The GOAT. Definitely the GOAT.
GOAT.
Yeah, but
And then the Steelers had Big Ben for 17 years, but they missed the playoffs some years, but he took them a lot of years in a row. In 94, I think Neil O'Donnell was a Steelers quarterback. Then Cordell Stewart went to a couple AFC championships, and so yeah.
Hey, when you say Big Ben, man, I start trembling and stuff though, because like ain't nobody ever owned us as much as Big Ben. So like he our daddy, like for real. Like I can't even put it no other way.
You know what, man? I like the way one of the homies can admit that, because we got another homie. We have a quarterback now that owns somebody, but they will never admit it.
Well, I admit it.
Big Ben had a lot of fun in Ohio. Grew up there, came back and whooped up on those Ohio teams too.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, all right, B Dirt. Let's go ahead and shout out the live chat. Take our first break, then come back and hey, you guys. So if you know anything about the Friday Night Lights, let us know in the live chat, because I was expecting to watch it on my streaming KDK Pittsburgh, KDKA, but it wasn't even on. So I don't know anything about what went on in Friday Night Lights. That's why the show was scheduled after 9 o'clock, so we could watch that. You guys could watch that. We could come back and be part of the discussion. But I don't know nothing. One of these guys trying to watch, they let me know that backstage.
Yeah, listen, if you saw some things you want to talk about or bring up, let us know in the comments. Also in the comments, if you want us to know if this is a great historic tradition for the Steelers, this is some whack BS they should move off of, feel free to share that in your comments as well.
Talking about practice.
Okay, Alan Irish and the B Dirt says nobody says no to Friday Night Lights and Steeler Nation. Friday
Night Lights, good movie.
Yeah, great
football movie. GOAT football movie. But topic for
it's the GOAT football movie?
No, remember the Titans.
Undefeated.
I think remember the Titans too.
Nope.
This is more interesting than practicing under the lights in Latrobe. I'd rather talk about the movies.
Latrobe. In the building. Juice Bellamy, Tim Lyons, Claude, B Dirt said Claude, Austin's Art, Pickens, you big dummy.
Ooh.
He's been around this week a couple times. Vincent Seabay, Jaime Carlo in the building, Craig Werlow, Val Ford.
Hey, Gerald Abney. Look at him coming through. What a great comment over there.
What did he say? Patriots.
He said, speaking of, thanks, B-Dirt. Friday Night Lights, St. Vincent's all need to go and use that money to upgrade the damn facilities.
Man, they playing at a little college stadium. They ain't spending no money on that. They bring
St. Vincent? Where LeBron play?
No, this is in Pennsylvania. It's a college.
At St. Vincent's where LeBron play has nicer facilities.
Because LeBron bought them. But no, they built a new indoor facility over there. The Roonies to help get up there. Bigfoot Bob, like you said, Gerald Abney, Mark Tobin, Gene Smith in the building, G Stacks, Big Pun, Mr. Woodsy, Mark Cunningham in the building.
Lamar, you gotta watch out for Big Pun. He'll stir it up in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Without Fat Joe.
Okay, is that about everybody? I'm looking for anybody new. We're almost to the end of the comments. Everybody's
G Stack said that Caleb Johnson won a back-on-backers rep against Mark Robinson. Those two guys play for the Steelers, right?
Yeah. Caleb Johnson's the
Iowa kid.
Third round rookie out of Iowa. Yeah. Okay.
He should win that rep against Mark Robinson. Who's Mark Robinson?
Mark Robinson's been a special. He's a thumper. He's been there. This is 4th year. Special teams guy, probably the 5th linebacker.
Works
but
he's for UPS in the offseason.
Why would he work for UPS? This is 4th year in the league.
Okay.
I mean, he's a career special teamer, but he can hit. he can hit. That's why he's on the team.
Oh,
Big Bob said Friday nights forever.
Yep. What's his name? Booby. What's Booby's last name on there?
Who?
Booby Johnson.
Oh yeah, Friday Night Lights.
That's it.
He talking about the movie or keep the Steeler Nation Friday Night Lights?
Oh, yeah. I ain't talking about Steeler Nation.
He's talking about the Steelers Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Joey Porter sat out. I would have too after what DK did to him the other day.
No,
he got to get his soul back.
That was the only play though. Joey Porter won that day though.
Did he?
See, but when you see your little clips on Twitter, like I couldn't tell you anything about the Bengals play. I could tell you, I saw this, but I couldn't tell you that somebody was getting killed. Joey Porter shut him down probably 9 out of 10 reps outside that one.
Did he really?
That one looked real bad.
That one you saw on highlights.
He got toasted.
That's big.
Cunningham said B-Dirt got jokes tonight. Okay, well let's Darius Slay stop Roman Wilson. So here they go comment about what happened tonight. Darius Slay should stop Roman Wilson though. I mean, Darius Slay's a multiple-time All-Pro. Roman Wilson's a rookie that was a rookie last year, didn't play. Coming back this year, and he's a Michigan guy. I expect Slay to shut him down. But I'm expecting nice things from him when he gets acclimated to the pro game. But hey, fellas, we're gonna take a quick break. We shout everybody to live chat. We'll come back and get into what we have to talk about, which is whatever we want to talk about. We'll visit each of your training camps. We can ask each other questions. Then we're gonna have a AFC North top 40. We're all coming with 10 of our best players from our team. Then we'll debate. We'll go down the list of 10, and we'll decide what players from each player's team have a chance to be a top 40 AFC North player. So we'll talk about it here after this. We're about to take a quick break. If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. If you're listening on audio, one of the audio platforms, we have to hear a few words from our partners and advertisers, but we'll be right back after this. Stay with us. And we're back on the Homies Friday night. I'm your boy Tate in the building with the homie Pay, the homie Lamar, the homie B Dirt's off camera right now. I'm sure he'll be back. Pay got us cruising down the streets of Chicago. Man, how come we'll never go? Is Cabrini Green still a thing, man?
No, it is not. Cabrini got knocked down 2 decades ago. Well,
that long ago?
I think there is maybe one row house left, but it's been long foreclosed. So
yeah, that's where Candyman was at.
Yes, Candyman. That was in the early 90s. Yeah. So Cabrini Green long gone, man. So was the Taylors. Ain't no projects no more in Chicago. Well,
they
that's not true.
They don't red line no more.
No, they're most of them been long gone. The ones that you know about, those are long gone. There are some that's been remodeled and turned into mixed. What do you call that? Mixed income, or whatever, mixed use. But all when I say there's no projects, there are no projects.
Okay, I get it. So, fellas, Sweet Tea, man, Lamar, we'll come to you first, man. And you guys got any questions? Brown's questions for Lamar? Nah, see you making the face. I called him Sweet Tea.
Yeah, because the first question I have is I want to explain the nickname.
Yeah.
First
First,
question I
who
got.
the hell is Sweet Tea?
I'll let him explain it.
How you gonna put it on me? Put the ball on my court.
Hey,
all right, well, I'll tell you, when we was young in high school and stuff, Lamar used to play running back. His running style was similar to who was the Sweetness. And we used to call him Sweetness, and then it just turned into Sweet Tea. Instead of calling a grown man Sweetness, we called him Sweet Tea too. Me and Lamar do, so we go back that far, and since we was like 12, 13 years. I got any questions for Lamar?
Say what you think, but we can't get into Kevin Stefanski's head though. So we don't know what's going on. I think he might be trying to protect Shedeur from something. And then Dylan Gabriel I guess he's picking up the playbook pretty good. But they saying Shedeur is a little bit behind him, but he's accurate like a mug. And now he, with Pickett being out, he just started getting a couple first-team reps this past week. So, to be honest, in my opinion, Joe Flacco is still clearly the number one quarterback. And I think Shedeur is like third with a bullet on it, though. Like he's coming for Dylan Gabriel's head. And with the way we picked Dylan Gabriel third and Shedeur the fifth, I think management, with what we've been on the past few years, they trying to save face and not look real bad. So they want to keep Gabriel ahead of Shedeur. There's a lot going on, man, in that room that we don't know. I'm just speculating myself.
But I do think that's a good plan for the Browns front office. Don't do nothing else stupid. Save face. But go on.
Yeah, so like I say, man, Flacco 1, Gabriel 2, Shedeur doing everything, saying all the right things, putting in the work. All I think is Shedeur said one thing, man, that resonated with me a few weeks ago. He was like, patience. So the fun start next Friday night, man. When everybody gonna get their share of reps, we gonna see what's going on. So that's where we at. Yeah, Kenny hurt. He like kind of like day to day, with that injury. Oh, I ain't seen him back at practice today. Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I know Flacco he's proven he can get it done, but what he also can prove is he gonna turn that thing over 2 to 3 times a game. And we start out the gates 1-4, 1-5. Then it's a matter of who's gonna get in there next. Is it gonna be Shedeur? Is it gonna be Kenny Pickett? Is it gonna be Dylan Gabriel? I don't know. I don't know who. If we keeping 4 quarterbacks on the roster, there's so much in the air. I'm kind of like focusing on my defense, but that's where we at on, in my opinion, offensively.
I feel like if they're 2-3, 3-4, somewhere in that neighborhood, you might see a toggle between Pickett and Flacco. If they're still competitive around that 500 mark, a game off or something like that. I think if they're 1-4, 1-5, you got to see what you got with the youngsters.
You got to see what you got because we got 2 number 1 picks in the next year's draft.
Yeah.
So you
good point.
I agree. I mean, I'm not mad at us getting 2 quarterbacks in this year's draft. I wasn't a fan of it, but I'm okay with it just because of the simple fact. Okay, we got to find out before next year come up. So sometime this year we'll see. But hopefully. This preseason is going to be a little bit different for Browns fans because now, like, we really going to see something. Like, there's some positions to be won out there.
So as Tate pointed out, and some of my wall behind me has pointed out, I am a Michigan fan.
For real?
I saw some of the Mason Graham, like when they had the camp and the kids heckled him and stuff, whatever. But then I also saw, he did the kind of that buffet tour, right?
Yeah.
He was out doing the meet and greets and came in to mini camp a little bit out of shape, threw up in practice, whatever. What are you seeing from him now? Is he righted that ship and getting back at it?
Yeah, he is, man. He is getting back at it, man. A lot of people is impressed with what he's been looking like the last week or so in camp. Coming in there in shape. And I'm excited to see the pairing of him and maybe a Michael Hall or somebody like that, man, on that defensive line. And then with Malik Collier. Yeah, defensively, that's a different story. I mean, we usually tend to stay in the top 15 the past few years defensively, and I blame that on the offense because we could be a little higher. But when you out there,
you got to possess the ball, right?
All the way into the third quarter, eventually Lamar Jackson's gonna break this thing open. It's getting ready to be 24-6 real quick, and then the defense get rejected and everything. Okay, let me see.
I will tell you this, as a Michigan fan, I go to all the games, by the way, Lamar. So I can tell you that when the lights are brightest is when he's best. Like fourth quarter, big games, that dude's motor's crazy.
Hey, I'm excited.
Kind of sound like a Jack Sawyer to me, but
I'm excited to have him.
Digress.
I'm excited to have him on our side.
Yeah, he's like a first-round version of a Jack Sawyer type player. Yes.
Yeah, he wrecked. I'm sorry.
It's on you. I'm just saying Jack Sawyer win chips, but single-handedly. But Lamar, we got a question. We don't really have a lot of Browns representation all the time, so this is a question for you. I got a question about the Browns. How difficult, you're not going to give me AFL to get a no Diddy. How difficult was it when they left to be the Ravens? It must have been devastating. How did you feel when they picked up and left, man?
Man, you say must have been. It's still going on.
Damn.
It's still devastating.
That still resonates, even though you got your own new team?
It still resonate, man, that they did that, man, because they got two of them, 2 Super Bowls. They were really supposed to be ours, man.
Dang.
You're probably right. Because they left in like 95.
6.
Yep.
6.
95 was last year.
Yeah, 96, 95 was our last year. We had like, So
they got the first Super Bowl in 2000.
01?
Was it in 01?
It was a 2000 season.
2000. You're right.
And then to make it worse, to see that a Hall of Famer Brown and Ozzie Newsome put that thing together.
The matriarch of it, yeah.
Dang.
Even worse.
Wow, yes. That's rough.
Dang.
They go Big Pun stirring it up.
Yeah, y'all ain't bring me here to make fun of me, did y'all?
No, that's just Big Pun being Big Pun.
Is Deshaun Watson in the Epstein files? What Epstein files? What are those?
No such thing.
It's not a thing. 47 said it wasn't a thing. And I'm not talking about Mel Blunt again.
He said, stop talking about stuff that's just a hoax. We don't talk about hoax on this show. We don't do that. We get to the facts.
The facts,
like
man, we got Tim's hating on the Browns over here. We got to make up for lost time. We haven't had a good representation of the Cleveland Browns since,
come on, Tim. Show some respect.
Since we started this show, honestly.
See you week 1, Tim.
Ooh.
He came out my throat.
Man. My one question, then we'll move along. Will there be an impact felt by Martin Emerson being out for the season?
Oh man, absolutely, man.
He was your second or third corner.
He was our second corner, man, behind Denzel, and he was playing it was a contract year for him too. And he even admitted last year he was on something different. He was feeling good about himself and came in camp in shape and stuff. And then this happened. Well, that set us back a long way because then now we're gonna have to put Newsome over there on the perimeter and then bring Mitchell in there probably at the in the nickel. And we didn't expect that. So we're gonna have to make a move here before the season gets started, man, and probably pick up some type of veteran corner, maybe even a couple corners, because that's what we probably the lightest at, man, is in the secondary. That's why I'm most worried about us is in that secondary. So look for us to make some moves in that, man. Besides that, also in the running back room with Quinshon Junkins, you know, and you know whatever he was on.
I hear they're expecting him to play. It's like, did he get out of trouble yet, or I don't know.
I didn't hear that. that at all. So that's news to me.
I read. Well, maybe they expect him to play this year. I don't know. Maybe it's not starting this season, but yeah, I did read that somewhere. You know, I watched the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well, let's go on over, keep it in Ohio, and go to B Dirt. B Dirt, what's going on with the Bengals, man?
Well, let's see. Since we spoke last, Trey Hendrickson showed back up. Shamar Stewart.
He got tired of getting fined that $50,000 a day, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, so he's a hold-in situation. They're still negotiating the contract. The contract is now down to they've got the years, they've got the money. The only dispute left now is guaranteed money. We cut Zach Moss, and I thought we were going to cut Zach Moss to get a couple more million to put into the Trey Hendrickson, kind of surplus there. But then we went out and signed Noah Fant. So we have Noah Fant in the tight end room. Pretty interesting. Seth McLaughlin, one of your guys, Tate. One of your one-year rentals, anyway. He got cleared to come back.
The center from Alabama that will travel to Ohio State.
Oh, yes. Okay. I didn't realize y'all got him.
Yeah. Don't worry a thing about it. Mason Graham ate his lunch up in the Rose Bowl. But yeah, so a lot going on.
That's when he played for Alabama. One.
Yeah, when he played for Alabama.
Two, the fact that they cut the running back you just said,
Zach Moss. That means
Zach Moss. Does that mean that they have more confidence in friend of the show, Taj Brooks? I know you aired, you got to talk to him and stuff with the know-it-alls and stuff. Is he like moving up then?
Yeah, I would. I told him when we were interviewing him, I thought before the halfway point of the season, he would be probably RB2 and get some totes. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts that way now off the beginning of off rip.
RB2 from. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think you'll see Samaj Pirine is going to be one of those guys that's going to be in there for third and long, and they need somebody to block and pick up blitzes.
What was that about totes?
He gonna tote the rock.
Oh,
it's a totes.
I don't. Toting the rock. I'm good on that.
You don't want to tote no rock?
I'm good on the rock.
Somebody toting some rocks right down that sidewalk right there behind you. I see him right now.
No ditty.
Perhaps, but I'm good on it. Go on.
Hey. How is toting a rock a ditty?
Yeah, okay. Depending on what kind of rocks we talking about. We were talking about rocks backstage. Me and Lamar was, but you talking about them rocks.
I was talking about football. What were you talking about?
No, okay. You said you don't want to run the ball. You look like a running back, Pay. You look like Najee Harris.
That was a running back.
Junior.
Najee Harris.
Right.
Dalvin Cook.
But B, so how did what did you say, Lamar? You saw? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said Dalvin Cook, but go ahead though.
Oh, a little bit Dalvin. I see
it. As far as play on the field, obviously the offense have made some big plays. They're going to. When you have Joe Burrow and T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and those guys. But the defense has looked surprisingly optimistic as far as like defensive back play in the trenches. Now, it's hard to say. Like our defensive line looks good, especially the interior. But we also have a problem at right guard. So, take it with a grain of salt. I need to see it against other live competition before I get too excited about that. Linebackers, though, to me, that's where I think we've made the biggest change around. It's been kind of Demetrius Knight. We talked about a lot from South Carolina. I expect a lot out of him. Wilson's coming back from injury, looks really good. We got Oren Burks from Philadelphia. That's been nice. To me, Barrett Carter has been the surprise. He's played really good in coverage. He runs sideline to sideline. I really like him, man. So I think we got some real depth at linebacker for the first time, probably maybe close to a decade.
Nice. My only question to you would be, so you guys re-signed. I'm asking. You're tied in from last year to talk
for 3 years.
Gesicki, is from Penn State kid. Gesicki. Yep. Now, how does Noah Fant play in this?
So Noah Fant, Seattle, he played a little bit of a weird role, but if you look at his tape for Denver, he played inline, probably a little bit more, probably a 60-40 split versus going out in the slot. So he's one of those guys that can chip, can block, can help there, and play inline. So I think they're looking at him as a 1-year rental for Eric All, who's out with his second torn ACL in 2 years. I think that's their placeholder for him, and to give us more depth and weapons as far as if anybody gets dinged up. Because you look over the past couple of years, Jamar Chase has missed a couple games. T. Higgins has missed several games. Like, in case somebody there gets a soft tissue injury, gets dinged up, you got some more depth. And a professional, you know what I mean? He's a professional. So that's what I think. I think it gives us some more opportunity to run 12 personnel and still have somebody that they really have to pay attention to, instead of rolling Drew Sample out there, who, you can guard with a defensive end if you wanted to.
Okay. Now I like Noah Fant coming out of college, man. I mean, I think he got drafted by Denver, and then he got traded in the Russ deal, went to Seattle, and
Seattle used him oddly. Like, they did bubble screens and weird things with him. Like, I think he was better utilized in Denver.
Yeah, I don't think either of you used him enough for the talent that he was. I think he was a first-round pick, wasn't he?
Was he end of first, early second?
I believe he was first-round pick.
Yeah, I think he's a first-round pick. But okay. Pay, let's hear what's going on. The Ravens keep it quiet, man. That's kind of scary, man. Them boys ain't over there making no noise. I heard Derrick Henry that came out and said Lamar Jackson, the best football player in the world, kind of reaching LeBron James status, minus the playoff success. But
I agree with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's a pretty smart guy. I mean, he is goats, man. Goats look alike. I don't I've been on safari recently, goats look alike. But in any case, you saying it's quiet, but that guys paying attention to the Baltimore Ravens camp will tell you otherwise. It's been a little intense the last couple of days. It's been a little frustrating is actually a better word. Speaking of frustrating, check out the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. I've heard they do good things on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcast. Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Baltimore Ravens. Last couple of practices, they've been very, very frustrating, as again, because there's been a lot of issues with the pre-snap penalties and just penalties in general. If you recall, the Ravens had an issue with that last season. It wasn't all flawless last year. They were worse in the league with pre-snap penalties, and they was the most penalized team in general. That's fine. Most of the issues have been involving cadence, false starts. Sorry, just stuff like that. It disrupts the rhythm, especially when you're trying to do game install at this juncture of camp. Trying to make sure everybody's is crisp and on the same page. Todd Monken is telling he wants everybody, even practice squad players, to know the offense inside and out. Get into your playbook, drill down on the KT. Lock in for right now. If you want to succeed, you got to lock in, right? If you want to go to the next level, you got to lock in. B, if you want to learn, if you want to earn, you got to what?
Got to learn.
Tell them, man. Tell them.
Gotta want it.
Gotta want to. But damn. And to go back to what you said there, Tate, about Derrick Henry, high praise for him. He ain't the only one giving high praise to him. And you're going to hear a lot of this during the offseason. Glazing. John Harbaugh was also glazing Lamar Jackson. He's calling him a historically good passer in one of the press conferences this season. This week. He said he can make every
Are we talking about glazing or praising? And I think that's a hardball thing, because over on the West Coast, old Jimmy Boy is really glazing Justin Herbert, as being a GOAT. I think it's a hardball thing, but go ahead.
It might be a hardball thing. They love their milk, so I mean, it goes hand in hand. But yeah, he said, and I quote, he can make every kind of throw any kind of way you want it. How you like that? Speaking of glaze. But yeah,
this is full of big pauses and no ditties, man. But go ahead.
What are you talking about? This is football talk. Lock in, get your head in the game.
Did you say head game?
I did not, B-Dirt, but
okay.
But you don't want to play any head games, especially when you got preseason coming around the corner. You got to, again, lock in. Don't let any of the outside noise distract you. No head games. Get your head in the game. No playing with your head. Don't do anything. Just play football.
What are y'all talking about?
That kind of thing.
That kind of thing.
I got one question after you.
No Diddy.
You got this shit.
I just want to
chill.
After you get to no Diddy and go to the Matrix.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'm just talking football. How do I get kicked out for talking football? That's ridiculous.
Matrix.
Listen, I'm gonna be quick about this. I'm gonna talk about the injuries real fast. Isaiah Likely, he got a small fracture in his foot. He was helped off the field and onto a cart doing one-on-one drills. He's going to get immediate surgery. They're expecting his return to be sometime in September. Zay Flowers, he did not participate in practice on Wednesday. He's got a camp type thing going on. Harbaugh, that's a phrase that Harbaugh likes throwing out, camp type thing, which is basically, we're not telling you anything. But it's some type of leg injury. And Jalen Armand Davis, he had a positive MRI confirming his injury is also minor. Camp type thing is what they're calling it as well. And that's pretty much it on the Ravens front. Guys have good practices. Guys still don't have good practices. But I'm telling you right now, the most important thing is getting guys on the same page on the offense. The defense is looking spectacular.
Okay, my one question, we're gonna keep it moving, is about I heard that D-Hop is looking washed out there, man. You heard anything talk about that?
Yeah, I said that 3 years ago. It's over for him. I mean, D-Hop is he's still got hands. If he's playing on a bad team, somebody got to catch the ball. I mean, and they're down 38 going into the fourth. D-Hop is going to get some stats. But
that's not like the Super Bowl last year. But go ahead.
He's I think he had an early injury this offseason as well. But as far as is he still D-Hop of old? Is he still Nuke? No, Nuke is gone. Just take that out of your periphery. Don't even think about you seeing Nuke this season. You're going to see DeAndre Hopkins. That's what you're going to see. And you're going to see him for maybe 25 snaps a game.
Okay. Speaking of receivers, former Cleveland Browns receiver Amari Cooper retired today. Said he's hanging him up. We got a super chat from Claude. Claude says, thanks for the $5 super chat, Claude. Claude say F the Ratbirds, F the Bungles, F the Brownies. Do better take by booking some real Steeler fans instead of haters. Claude.
That's not this show.
Hold on. I want to, before we go too far, did Amari Cooper retire or did the league retire Amari Cooper?
Hey now.
Right, a little bit of that.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he had any offers or not, but he put in his retirement via Adam Schefter on X. But Claude, this is the AFC North show. We do it every Friday. I don't know what you're talking about. We're glad you're here. Once you hear
he doesn't either.
But yeah, man, this is the Steel Curtain Network version of our AFC North show, man. So this kind of what we've been talking about for the last this going to season 4, fellas?
This is season 4.
And Tate, look at you. You had that's a deep archive photo right there. Look how dark my beard is. Great.
Hey, that's why in the chat I said something to you about some old pictures, man. You know,
it ain't like that no more.
Journalism.
I was looking for a picture, but you sent the new one. We'll get that changed. We'll get that updated.
I got more coming on Sunday.
Ooh.
Sunday, you might have to crop some drinks out though.
I like what Claude Bishop said. He said F this, F that. You know what? F is the first letter of the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Check it out, Claude.
Hey, man. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to come back. We're going to come back, but I'm going to come back and talk about the Steelers real quick, what went on this week.
The who?
If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. We're not going anywhere. If you listen on the audio platform, we have to hear a few words from our partners and advertisers. Pay, what do you want to tell them about our advertisers?
I want everyone to give our advertisers a good listen during this break. We're going to take a quick we're going to take a quick siesta real fast, but in the meantime, check out our advertisers. They make it possible for us to be here every Friday and entertain you and give you this only straight football talk. So give them a listen. We'll be right back after this.
And we're back on the Homies Friday night with the homies in the building. Lamar, B. Dirk, Pay, myself, Tate in the building. Real quick, let's talk about the Steelers week. Steelers had a good week of practice. They got rained out one day. Pat McAfee was in the building. Like almost 5,000 people showed up to practice that day. But people show up to Latrobe all the time. But I think for it not to be a weekend, 5,000 people is a lot of people. On the Pat McAfee show, McAfee interviewed his boy, Aaron Rodgers, TJ, Cam Hayward, Coach Tomlin, Omar Khan, and special teams coach Danny Smith. Great show. I actually recorded it and, fast forward, watched the interviews 2 times. So it was real interesting. On the field, Jalen Ramsey is a difference maker. Jalen Ramsey's the dude we've been missing for a while since the Joey Porters and the Debos and those guys like that come with attitude, come starting fights in practice, getting guys really jacked up. Been a few fights in practice this week. Chuck Clark, former Raven safety, got into it with DK Metcalf, ripped off DK's helmet in practice. Jonnu Smith and former Chief and Brown, Juan Thornhill got into it in practice. Joey Porter Jr. and what's my guy's name? Came from Bobby Trees. Robert Woods. Had to say Bobby Trees to get to Robert Woods. But yeah, they got into it in practice. So practice was real chippy all week. Defense mostly dominated the week. The offense had a good day yesterday. I've yet to see what's going on with Friday Night Lights. Looks like some folks in the live chat said that Corey Trice got hurt. Mr. Wissy say Chuck Clark is a mole. I like Chuck Clark, man. He brings that the attitude. You know, some old Ravens guy, Chuck Clark, Deshaun Elliott, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slade. We're gonna have some dogs on defense. I'm telling you. Craig Rollo saying that Cooper's retirement was a fake post. Okay, I hadn't heard that. Thanks for updating us, Craig. Appreciate it.
Oh, we've all done that before, right? We've all done that.
Hey, Big Pun say cut Trice. It's role from the WNBA.
Wow.
And Trice got hurt, hamstring. And that kid, we never have had a chance to see his true potential staying healthy yet, man. This is his third year, third time he's been hurt, man. That's why he fell to the 7th round when we drafted him out of Purdue. But yeah, man, I think the Steelers going in a good direction. The offense got to get better. Aaron Rodgers has looked better as the week went on. So we had 2 days in pads. We had rained out on Tuesday, pads Wednesday. You can't do pads 2 days in a row, or you can only do 2 days in a row. You can't do 3. So we didn't do it Thursday because we knew we were doing Friday Night Light tonight. So yeah, so there we go with that Steelers report. I like the way things are trending. Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf are developing a nice rapport. Our boy Caleb Johnson got smashed first day in pads with the backs on backers, but I heard he looked better tonight. I did hear that. Yeah, man, we're gonna be running a lot of 12 personnel, 13 personnel, even been a lot of plays where 4 tight ends in the field. So, you know, me and Big G was saying after the Keanu Bitten, Joey Porter, and Darnell Washington draft, the Steelers were trying to build a bully. I think that's finally coming to fruition this year. Like they got the players and some of the players with the attitude. Steelers going to be tough. They're going to be a tough team. Not saying they're going to go to the Super Bowl, all that, but they're going to be a very, very tough team like we always expect. They got tougher players this year, even from their draft. So we'll see. But fellas, we have the part of the show that we talked about we're going to do. Did we do our homework? We're going to name the top 10 players as we see them from each team. Then we'll go first. We'll just start from the bottom of the division up. So Lamar, when we go, you'll go first, then B Dirt, then me, then Pay. And listen to the 10.
Go 10-1.
Go 10-1. 10-1.
Okay.
And then we'll come back after we've named all 10 of our players. Then we'll come back and decide. We'll go over it again, decide. Then we'll go from 1 to 10 the second time, decide what players can make the top 40 off those teams. And if you get down, once you get down to like 5 or 6 and your guys aren't going to make a top 40, we're done talking about it. And we'll move on to the next team. Anyway, explain stuff as we go, Pay. So we're going to start with Lamar. Lamar, what's your list going from 10-1 of the Browns' best players going into 2025?
All right. Just bear with me because somebody on this list that probably don't deserve to be on here yet.
But it's 10 on the Browns. So, I mean,
okay, so
you're going young, though.
10-9. At 10, I got Wyatt Teller.
Offensive lineman.
Who? Offensive lineman. He's a guard.
Wyatt Teller. I don't know Wyatt Teller. Pay, you know Wyatt Teller, too. You know football. Go ahead, Lamar.
I don't know what's funny about my guy, but I got Harold Fannin at 9.
Ooh. A rookie that ain't played it down in the NFL from Bowling Green.
Down.
I like him, but he's the 9th best player on the Browns right now. That speaks to the roster to me, but go ahead.
Because we didn't address the receivers. We didn't address that.
So I'm waiting on the joke.
Talk about him moving out to be a receiver. Jerome Ford. I got Jerome Ford at 8. Malik Collins at 7. 6, David Njoku. 5, Grant Delpit. I got Jerry Jeudy at 4. Joe Bitonio, 3. And then you already know the top 2, so whatever order you want to put them.
I don't think I know the top 2.
I know the top 2. Stop playing. Denzel Ward 2, Myles Garrett 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you.
I was
Thank you,
waiting for
football-
the Sean
football
Watson
guy.
to pop up. So I mean,
Why
Come on,
would
Peyton,
Deshaun
man.
Watson-
Hey, you don't want him to pop up. He gets in trouble when he goes there.
as long as he has a towel on, I'm fine.
All right.
All right, B Dirt, the Bengals 10-1.
I struggled with 10. I had two guys there. I'm gonna go with BJ Hill. Give him the nod over Mike Gesicki.
D nose tackle, right? That guy.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Has to bounce back. He's a little bit questionable right now with injury, so we'll see. At 9, I've got our new nose tackle, TJ Slayton. At 8, this is going to be an unpopular pick, but I don't care. Evan McPherson, place kicker. Had a little bit of an off year last year because he had a groin issue. But historically, he's been money over 50 yards. So I'm gonna give him the nod. I'm gonna let him have a pass for last year. Let's see. 7, Logan Wilson, linebacker. 6, and I expect good things out of this guy this year, Chase Brown, running back. Number 5, I've got Orlando Brown Jr., left tackle. Got dinged up a little bit last year, was having, by PFF grades, his best season at left tackle. At 4, I struggled here a little bit too, but at 4, I'm going to go Trey Hendrickson, defensive end. And then at 3, I'm going to go T. Higgins.
Wow. Upset.
And T's got to be healthy.
So
I struggle a little bit with 1 and 2. 2, I got Jamar Chase. 1, I got Joe Burrow.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Hendrickson versus T. Higgins, that 3-4. I think it's upset too, Payne. That from me. I mean, not only upset that they flip-flop positions, not that neither one of them deserve to be where they're at. So you went more on potential and expectations than you did already proven production, obviously.
Well, a little bit, maybe. A little bit also. T runs the whole route tree.
Okay.
T makes tough catches across the middle. T is a go-to when we need a tough, 8, 10, 12 yards. He gets those tough yards. Trey Hendrickson does one thing really well. If Trey Hendrickson was a wide receiver, he'd run the same damn route every time.
And even with that, he's led the league in sacks for the past 2 seasons.
Past 2 years. Now, and it's been lightning in a bottle for 2 years, but when you average it all out, it's like 9 sacks a year. You know what I mean?
Are you expecting this year Trey to come trend down a little bit and T. Higgins to trend up more this year?
I don't expect anything from Trey Hendrickson in a Bengals uniform yet.
Wow. Fair enough.
So I won't allow, listen. As a Cincinnati Bengals fan, and now that I have a Browns fan on here, I got somebody who will understand. My heart is jaded, man. I protect it at all times when it comes to the NFL because the Bengals have ripped it out and spit on it several times. So I'm not going to allow it to go there. But I still think he's going to get his sacks. But when you look at how he got his sacks and who he got them against, he really ate against poor football teams. It's not like he turns the lights on and like the best left tackle in the building or in the game, and he goes out there and beats that dude. That's not what he does. He goes out there and whoops up on the Raiders. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. When the Steelers have had issues with their offensive line, he's done well against them. When he plays against better offensive lines, doesn't do well because he only does one thing really well. That said, great player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great player. But I just if he had 80 tackles a season or 70 tackles a season instead of 40, I'd have a different conversation. T. Higgins, I've always felt is a top 10 to 15 wide receiver if he stays healthy.
Okay. I'm going to go through the Steelers list. 10, Aaron Rodgers. Based off past resume, based off was a terrible season, we say, last year, 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions for the New York Jets. So quarterback, I got to put him on the list. He's 10. 9, Chris Boswell. The best kicker in the NFL now since Pay's boy got in trouble hanging out with Deshaun on the masseuse table. So we got a new best kicker in town. No longer is Justin Tucker. It's Chris Boswell. Number 8, newly acquired tight end. Jonnu Smith was a Pro Bowler last year. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife. Can do a lot of different things. Been moving around quite a lot in camp, even in the backfield, in the slot, in line. Expected a nice season from Jonnu because he has experience with Arthur Smith in that offense, and expected him to be tight end 1A. Freiermuth will be 1B, but you'll see a lot of 12 and 13 personnel this year from the Steelers. Number 7, I have Alex Highsmith. Opposite TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith got injured last year, a few games, but the year before he had 11 sacks. I think him and TJ Watt are one of the top 3 or 4 edge duos in the league. Only because I can't think of them all. I'm just going to say 3 or 4, but I really think top 3. But so that was 7. 6, have Joey Porter Jr. Joey Porter Jr. is a really talented corner, gets a little bit handsy sometimes. Pause. Needs the new secondary coach, Gerald Alexander, is teaching them to trust your technique, trust your work. Don't panic when you go downfield and get grabby and stuff and get those pass interferences. Trust your coverage, turn around, make a play on the ball. We talked about him earlier. B. Dirt saw DK Metcalf roasting. DK Metcalf get his against a lot of people. That's why he'll be up a little higher on the list. He gets his against a lot of people, but Joey Porter has played 3 years. 1 year with Patrick Peterson. Last year, they didn't really have a veteran room, but now he's playing with Jalen Ramsey. So I think really you'll see him when Jalen's not moving around. You'll see Joey Porter get like a 2 receiver, and he'll still card 1 sometimes too. But you'll see him have his best year of his career so far in year 3. Number 5, and when we discuss this, we'll get into this because I think Pay should have his boy on there for this position. Center Zach Frazier, number 5, already a top 3 center in there. I think Creed Humphrey is number 1. I think the center in Baltimore and Zach Frazier are battling for that 2 spot, but we don't even know if Pay has him listed yet. Now he'll probably go change and put him on there because he probably didn't even think about it. Number 4, DK Metcalf. Just a freakish talent. 6'3" wide receiver, 225 pounds with crazy speed. Didn't have a down year last year. I think they weren't really using him that much. The new coaching staff in Seattle, so traded to Pittsburgh. He'll be the AJ Brown that was in Arthur Smith's system in Tennessee. So expecting a big year from DK Metcalf. Number 3, the old man who made all pro last year, defensive line, future Hall of Famer. Matter of fact, I can pretty much confidently say my next 3 people are all future Hall of Famers. Cam Hayward, number 3, all pro last year, led the league in defense passes, batted passes, the line of scrimmage. I think he had more than the next second and third and fourth guy put together. The amount of passes he batted last year, that he got credit for. Expecting a nice year from him again. He'll get some more rest. He'll be drafted another defensive lineman and change the D line up. So he'll get some reps off this year. Number 2, Jalen Ramsey. Look today, still top 5 corner in the NFL. Is looking really good in training camp. I'm really was a fan of Jalen Ramsey when he's in Jacksonville. When he came out of Florida State, just knew he was a guy. He could play, and he's still doing that, right? He could play safety. He could play outside corner, inside corner. He can blitz. He's physical. He has a mentality, a dog mentality. So Jalen Ramsey's my number 2. And number 1, we know who that guy is. He just got the bag, $41 million a year. Always in discussion for defensive player of the year. TJ Watt that's my list, 1 through 10. 10 through 1. Pay you up.
Yeah, I came dangerously close to not doing my homework because I was depending on being able to copy off. I just, this was really just, in haste. So I say, you know what?
Somebody. I did.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I'm just going to take the 10 Pro Bowlers from the squad last year and just rank them guys. Number 10, Tyler Linderbaum, the center you just named. Number 9, Cal Van Noy. Number 8, Ronnie Stanley, the venerable veteran. Surprise at number 7, Zay Flowers. Like that, don't you? Number 6, Marlon Humphrey. Dog.
Got him at 6.
Yes, I do. Number 5, one of the best 3 techniques in the league, Matabuke. All right, now we can have some fun. What number did I leave off on? Number 4. We got Kyle Hamilton at number 4. Number 3, we got
Roquan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was about to say somebody else. Roquan Smith. I think he's the best linebacker in the game, but my opinion, my list. Roquan Smith, Roro, number 3. Number 2, future Hall of Famer. Probably the last running back you don't see going to the Hall of Fame for a long time, Derrick Henry.
Wow.
And number 1.
So it depends on when Saquon retires, but go ahead.
I think McCaffrey's more closer to the Hall of Fame right now than Saquon.
Oh, whoa, McCaffrey's not going to the Hall of Fame. we can wrap that up right now. Not going to the Hall. Number 1 should be 3-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Now, all right, that's a great list. I think I can find somebody on the Ravens better than Vanoy, but he made the Pro Bowl, and the Ravens will have a lot of just because the record they had last year. I mean,
because they're good players.
So Vanoy is one of those guys, a Pro Bowler, because he probably had a good year and played for a good defense, but it's somebody better on the Ravens than Vanoy that belong in the top 10. But okay, I'm just saying that's just my opinion. But let's go through the list. Lamar, start from 1 going down, and then we'll decide which guys could be in the top 40. So I'm guessing with the Browns, when they get to 5, like we might cut you off. But go ahead, we'll see.
Yeah, that might be a good.
How about we just cut it off at the kickers? I think didn't all 3 of you all name kickers?
I don't think the Browns did.
Did we do what?
Name a kicker.
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
Let's hurry this up. Let's not mention any more.
I ain't name a kicker in my top 10. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if y'all
remove mine and put Gesicki in my top 10.
No, I'm not removing my kicker because if Pay had prime Justin Tucker, Van Noy would not be on the freaking list.
Right
now,
it's not true.
Here's the other thing. Like, I took what they've accomplished so far. I didn't really project if I was doing it like Lamar did. Lamar projected a little bit with the rookie coming in, whatever. I think Amarius Mims is going to be a top 10 player for us this year.
He's accomplished kicking the ball. Let's go, Lamar.
All right,
Talk football.
Myles Garrett is my number one player on my list. I got Denzel Ward. Can't hear you.
I'm sorry, find myself. He's a top 40 in my opinion. You guys, B Dirt Pay, top 40 Myles Garrett?
Yeah.
Debatable.
In the NFL, let alone the division.
Yeah, you can pay. That's what Pay'll be doing every week, T. Go ahead, man.
Myles Garrett is Myles
Garrett needs none of your defense, man. Just go.
He's the best non-quarterback in the NFL, but okay, Denzel number 2.
That might be a stretch, but go ahead. I mean, he's up there, but go ahead.
Yeah, Denzel 2. I got Joe Bitonio at 3.
Denzel Ward's top 40 to me.
When you're starting to talk about top 40, though, really the drill here is 10, 9, 8, 7 on any of our teams replaceable by 11, 12, 13, or 14 on any of our teams?
No, because this is a mixed list.
Yeah, but it's top 40 of the division, right?
Yeah.
So that's an average of 10 per team. So in order
it don't have to be 10 per team, though.
I understand that. So in order for it not to be, you're saying that my 11th is better than your 10th or vice versa. So that's what I'm saying. So the top 5 in all of our lists should be in without question.
Right.
Yeah, that's why we got to count it down. So he got Bitonio. Bitonio is one of the better guards in the league, so I'm with that. That's 3, right?
That's 3.
Who's
then
4?
Then I said Jerry Jeudy at 4.
See, we can stop now.
Yeah. You can't, unfortunately for us.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
And more Cedric Tillman, but that's a whole nother story, though, for another day.
Right. So we can agree that his top 3 can make a top 40, right?
I put Jeudy in top 40.
Ooh. Even with all the receivers in the division. Now you got both your boys.
It's not against receivers. It's top 40. So
really?
you're saying that, so he's got 3 in. So that means 7 players from our 3 teams have to be better than Jerry Jeudy after the top 10.
Well,
Gesicki's not better than Jerry Jeudy. I don't have him. So I don't have anybody better than him. Do you two have 7 between the 2 of you?
I think the Steelers can get 7. But we'll go
wins, yeah, sure. Woo!
Okay, yeah, same thing make you laugh, make you cry, though. I know that. But go. Okay, we'll say Jerry Jeudy for now. Who's 5, Lamar?
Grant Delpit.
We should have stopped at Jeudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We can stop there, though. Really
all right. B Dirt, you go.
Joe Burrow.
Definitely.
Jamar Chase.
Definitely.
T. Higgins.
Definitely.
Trey Hendrickson.
Definitely.
Yep.
Orlando Brown Jr.
Maybe not so much.
Debatable.
So now we've got 6 and 6. So you guys got to come up with 10, 12. You got to come up with 22 players between your 2 teams that are better than Orlando Brown Jr. Go. I'm done.
Well, my whole team is better than Orlando Brown Jr.
That's absolute BS.
Orlando Brown Jr., what's he done?
He's made Pro Bowls, All Pro, and he's he had the best PFF grade of a left tackle.
Speaking of Mims.
Okay.
And he was on That's So Raven for a good little run.
He had the highest PFF grade, blocking grade as the left tackle when he got injured last year.
Just for the sake of exercise.
Big Pun said he's a scrub, so obviously top 40.
Big Pun also gave the laughing emojis, I think, at the same time he said Orlando Brown. But for the sake of argument, Orlando Brown. Who's after Orlando Brown?
This is where it starts getting sketchy. But you got to remember, this is 21 you got to come up with that are better than Chase Brown.
Well, we're going to stop at your list when we feel like we need to stop. Then we'll go with
Chase
our
Brown.
list, and then we'll see. We got a Joker talking in the.
So Chase Brown.
Yeah. Che. That's my nephew Che.
Yeah. Hey.
Is he the Browns? The Browns fan that went AWOL.
That he's pushed back though, Che.
In our fantasy league. In our fantasy league, he says Miles and Mason's greater than Cam and TJ. See that T. You know that's what y'all do sometimes, man.
Okay.
Hey, I feel it though, man. It's just a newer version of the tandem, though. Like it's a potential a tandem, man.
Cam Hayward was all pro last year.
How many Steelers are better than Orlando Brown?
Well, let me go down my list right now then.
So Chase Brown's out for your top 40.
I would say
yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting Chase in the top 40.
Okay.
I'm not doing
second best running back in the league this season, or in the division this season. Book it.
Second best?
Book it. Second best in the division this season. The only one that's got a chance is King Henry.
Got a chance?
Got a chance?
That's definite. The chance.
I said what I said. Putting it down right now, cuz.
Okay.
Wow.
TJ Watt.
Okay.
Jalen Ramsey.
Yep. I'm with you.
11th best corner in the league, so sure.
No, he was just ranked top 5. I just saw that today.
Top 5 in our league, or
Denver was up there in the league. I don't the pro football some or another. I don't know.
PFF.
One of them publications.
No, PFF had him graded 11th.
No, I don't know. Something I saw today though. But the boy from Denver, your boy Ward,
Pro Football of Pittsburgh.
13.
Yeah, that's who's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It might have been the Madden ratings.
Yeah, that's big though.
But Cam Hayward.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
DK Metcalf.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Frazier. Top 2 or 3 center in the league right now.
He's 3rd ranked center in the league right now. I'll give you that.
All right, so now this where we get sketchy at. And despite my order, you know what? Joey Porter Jr., Alex Highsmith. I can see Alex Highsmith, but I won't pound the table for him. Jonnu Smith.
Our top 40 is going to end up being 28 Ravens.
Chris Boswell. Boswell's in it. So I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of my 10, I feel like, are shoe-in top 40 for the division.
So now, you have 6. He has 4. So we're at 15. So 25 Ravens are better than anybody else.
But we would come back be dirty. We would come back be dirty and go 5 through 10 and decide who gets.
We're doing this again.
No, we don't have to. We'll just decide who of yours belongs in.
All right.
Call it the top 25.
Do I have to name off the 10 Pro Bowlers again?
I don't care if they Pro Bowlers in the division this year.
All right.
Because your boy Van Noy's not going to be a top 10, 40 in the division.
But he's definitely in the top 40. He's in a top 40. Let's just cut the crap. You named a kicker. He's better than the kicker.
I named the best kicker. He's not even close to the
The best kicker isn't better than the worst football player. I'm just going to call it.
Though.
I don't care. He's a kicker, not a football player.
But you got to look at the position where they rank at your position in the league, and
we're
then
talking
look to the division.
Top 40 football players. This is a football show. Kickers can exit the room.
They score points though, and they're reliable.
They come in out of the makeup room, prance around for 3 seconds, then go back off the field.
You got to put some respect on their name, man. They win games, man.
No, they don't.
It's like shooting a three in the finals or something, man. They don't. They got to kick a field goal.
Never won a game
or tie the game.
Did they help get the ball? Did they help get the ball into position? No, they didn't.
But they kick clutch 57-yarders though for the W.
Not a football player.
In the cold.
You might not be used to it in Baltimore. I know not Chicago. You might not have because y'all just drafted a guy to replace old Masseuse Table with Tucker.
And he's nowhere near this list. All right, so I've got my top 10 players of Pro Bowlers. We're just going to put them in the top 40 already. So not guys I did not mention. Mark Andrews, 40.
Well, he wasn't a Pro Bowler.
40
he wasn't a Pro Bowler last year. Well, I could say Jonnu Smith because he's a Pro Bowler last year, but I don't know that he's the best tight end in the division.
I don't think he's the best tight end on your team anymore. I don't think he's the best tight end on your team anymore.
That's why I'm asking him right now. Is he in the top 40 in the division? Mark Andrews.
You didn't put him in the top 10, so why did he be in the top 4? Why are we talking about Mark Andrews?
Because I'm already putting the top 10 in this discussion. We can go skip past that. Skip on past it. There's no reason to talk about Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Ronnie Stanley, Linderbaum. There's no reason. Let's just keep moving along. Unless we're gonna just stop right there. We can stop right there.
No, because I didn't say Jonnu Smith. And Jonnu Smith is better than Mark Andrews.
Because you put Jonnu Smith at the back of your list. That was your.
Well, Mark Andrews is not on your list.
Right. So I said, why? There's no reason for me to name my 10 again.
Mark Andrews probably should have been on there over Kyle Vanoy, though.
Kyle Vanoy is on the Ravens. That's the point.
We stopped at
Kyle Vanoy in the top 10 on the right. You're talking about the Browns. You should have stopped at 2.
Hold on. Speaking of, we talking about the top 5 I gave you, but you talking about Mark Andrews getting in there, man. I got in the joke with.
I asked the question. I said, is Mark Andrews top 40? Because B Dirt already proved it. Is there 28 Ravens that can fill the top 40? I've already stated 10.
We're not talking about that. If we was gonna do that, we come back and revisit our list where we stopped and go down because this guy's deserving for Mark Andrews and Kyle Vanoy on that list. I'd put Patrick Queen was a Pro Bowler last year over Kyle Vanoy.
That's not the exercise, Tate.
It is the exercise.
No, that's not the exercise because we're talking about
the Patrick
Ravens.
Queen didn't make my list.
I'm trying to see how many Ravens can get on the list, and then we can do that other exercise later.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching, man. We're gonna go ahead. Anybody got any important final
Ravens
shots?
Got more 40.
the Ravens probably do got more 40, but they don't got 25 of them.
We was about to find out, but my parting shot is real quick. Friday Night Lights is more realistic. Remember Titans just is a Disney property. Let's go.
Thank you, Big Pun.
Best football movie. I'm done.
What Big Pun say, man?
Njoku better than Andrews. I agree with that. Like we was dismissing.
And Chase said Smith is better than Mark Andrews. But you didn't get to
David Njoku. I mean, that was your pad. You should have put him higher on the list. You could have talked about him.
They cut me off at 5.
I mean, the Browns. That's your bad.
Because you put Grant Delpit ahead of Njoku, though.
It's your bad.
My bad.
You can't get that. You can't get the Njoku because you put.
He's a solid tackler out there in the secondary, man. What can I say?
Big Pun saying Njoku greater than Andrews. Hey, Che. Fantasy football draft, man. You don't never talk to nobody the same. Sunday before Labor Day, 9 p.m. It's going to be podcast. We're going to podcast live for our fantasy football league draft. Everybody here will be there except Lamar. He's not in the league. He can't keep up. Tell us about that for your outro, Lamar. Why can't you keep up with the fantasy football, man?
Hey,
You've
man,
been
listen,
invited
man.
several years. You've asked to get in. Last minute, you say, man, cuz I ain't gonna do it. What's up? What's with that?
Man, I can't. You know, I know the fantasy football thing is a big thing with people these days, man. But with me, if I ain't watching it on TV, man, I got other things I gotta do, man. Besides find out what free agents is available and trying to fill this roster out and all that type stuff, man. I gotta go to work for 13 hours and do this and that, man. Drop the kids off. I catch up with y'all later, man. See who won the championship, man, in fantasy football. But right now, I want to see who won the real NFL championship. That's why.
Respect. Pay won last year's championship.
That was one Browns fan ass rant.
Hey,
put that out there.
Hey, Pay, did you know he's not in it, but we got a representative in the fantasy football league that is a Browns fan, is Lamar's brother. Who is that, Pay? That won the championship you claim I gave him.
What's his name? I forgot his name. I don't recall. Yeah, it's so long ago.
Emmett.
Oh, Emmett. Oh yeah, Emmett.
Yeah, bro, won the championship. Oh, Pay.
Trash.
No, Pay got 3. I got 2. Emmett.
I did what?
What'd you say?
I did what?
I said you got 3. He asked did Emmett win a championship before you.
I don't know.
Big pun agree with you, man.
You feel me, Big Pun?
He said he rather surf porn. Okay.
It'd probably be more interesting than fantasy football, but hey,
for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, maybe.
for 5 for some of us.
You spend most of that time surfing.
Okay. Hey, Lamar, you got anything else you want to say before we get out of here, man?
Say it again. You talking to me?
Yeah, so you got anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Hey, man, I just want to thank you, cats, man, for inviting me out there on the show, man. I had a good time. You know, this ain't my type of thing, man. I was a little nervous and everything, but, you know, when y'all start talking about football, man, it just make everything feel natural. So, you know, I like to come back, you know, sometime soon, man. And, man, I'm just excited that we really about to get it cranked up, man, with this football season. I was so geeked last night just seeing football players on my screen. I know because me and you talked about it. You said you was going to be flipping through the Reds and coming back. Man, I enjoyed it, man. And it's getting ready to get cracking. So, yeah, thank y'all, man, for inviting me.
I think this is the last weekend with no football. Like, we had a game on, last night, Thursday, right? But this is the last weekend with no football until February after this weekend.
That's what we wait all year for.
Yeah, I agree. B Dirt, what's up, man? What you got? Hey, Lamar, you welcome back anytime, man. We really want you to come back and join us as much as you feel like. It's great to have a Browns fan here and speak from a Browns perspective because we just really talk shit, talk bad about them.
Yeah, I gotta represent, man. I can't have y'all here clowning my boys, man. I'm sick of it, man.
I get it, man. I get it. You know, so hey, well, just join us again. I'll ask you week to week. You know, I asked you early enough in the week, man. But yeah,
yes,
just
anytime.
Just usually it's at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9. But hey, yeah, man, just be one of the homies, man. An hour out the week.
Okay.
B Dirt, what's up with you, man?
Man, I'm just thankful football is back. I'm thankful for everybody that joined you know, the live chat, even Claw, Bishop, and Big Pun. You guys are great over there. Lamar, great to have you around. Apologize, I'm not gonna call you Sweet Tea. It sounds weird to me. But it's
B Dirt don't sound weird.
I respect it.
Listen, I echo Tate's sentiments. It's great to have a Browns voice and opinion around here and a little more knowledge behind the takes for the team. We haven't had a Browns voice on here since Che, which thank you for joining the chat as well here. He was on for a short period of time. And I'm assuming since we are going to do the draft live this year on a podcast, Che won't show up. So thank you guys all for supporting us. We appreciate you guys. Like, thumbs up, subscribe, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend about us. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks, B Dirt. And I think you mixing Che up with Mike. Mike was on here. Che dumped out on my Cavs podcast.
Oh, he was on the Cavs. That's right.
Yeah. But
I gotta keep it straight. The no shows.
Keep the no-shows. We started out talking about no show. We started talking about you, Moose. Wherever you at, we started out talking about you.
Oh, got him.
But yeah, fellas, man, great show. Lamar, thanks for joining us, man. Definitely, again.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
We gotta watch downtown Chicago. I don't know why we about to see somebody get mugged on here.
Hey, literally in the streets.
Hey, B Dirt, man, great show by you. I checked out a little bit of the Run Through the Jungle last night. You guys getting more people checking in, man. Keep that thing going, man. For real, I see it.
Numbers are growing a little bit. We do better. We do a little bit better on the podcast side than we do on the live show. But we're gonna keep at it. We got some new shows coming this year, and some more things headed down the pike. So it'll be pretty cool.
B Dirt. More merch, man. More merch. Come on, man.
I gotta get in. I gotta do some new ideas for merch.
Well, I'm ready to get in to some new merch. I want to order some. Pay to put the countdown clock on this. So that's the countdown clock to his.
So I'm gone Monday through Thursday. So I'll be back for Friday for the show, but the following week we'll start working on some new merch ideas and get some stuff ordered.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, thanks everybody for joining us. As far as the Steelers go, definitely appreciate everybody. Lamar, Mr. Woodside says thanks. Flack was done, though.
I feel you, Mr. Woodsy. You might be.
Chase said great podcast. Bigfoot Bob said great show. We appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man. We just on here having fun talking football. And think about it. It's just the start of it. It's just the start of the season, man. We're going to have something to talk about every single week now. We don't got to make stuff up to talk about. You know, like that top 40 that we couldn't agree on. That's kind of like one of the last things that we really got to, shoehorn something in there to try and make it fit, Now it's all about football.
Last thing we got contrived.
Right. So, yeah, with that being said, everybody, we definitely appreciate everybody for joining us. And we'll check you out on the Homie next week. As far as me, overtime will be back as season gets closer. That was a pay decision. He's the producer of overtime. Because I didn't know that. I saw Pay say that, so I just rolled with it. But, we get a couple more weeks off overtime.
I'm good.
And overtime, T, we just go from this show to the next show. If you ever want to do, we talk about all sports, everything. Okay. So open season.
Sure.
But
I'll be back to join y'all if y'all open up the invitation.
Oh, the invitation is open invitation. How about that?
Yes,
B Dirt just said it's great to have a Browns perspective, man. It really is.
Yeah.
With that being said, man, we about to get out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'm back Sunday in the Know-It-Alls. Check it out. We got something going on. Big G will be on there. So we'll see you guys back in the building on Sunday, far as that goes. And we out.
Let's go. Mamba out.